It's Esmeralda Sanchez of Mexico in the black and green t-shirt, and Alejandra Usquiano of Colombia in the blue.
En el blanco número 1 representando a México, on target number 1 representing Mexico, Esmeralda Sanchez.
Esmeralda looking to win her first big career title here with that bronze medal.
Number 2 representing Colombia, Alejandra Usquiano. Juez de línea de este match, the line judge for this match, Eric Barreto.
Well, we've seen some real youngsters sort of make this competition theirs over the last week or so, but this bronze medal match is between Sanchez, who's 22, and 27-year-old Usquiano. And I know that sounds pretty young, 22, but actually compared to some of the competitors we've seen, she's almost an old lady. Both of these women building up their experience. Oof. And the wind taking that wide.
Nueve, 9. Yes, 10.
It's a good recovery.
Yeah, came straight back.
Yes, 10. Nueve, 9.
So, barring disaster, this end will go to Sanchez.
Yes.
With an excellent 10. 2 10s and a 9 in these conditions. She's really hit her form for this match, hasn't she?
It's impressive. I think the 10 minutes breaks between her two matches will have given her, extra power to come through this one.
And the conditions have been very different throughout the week. Hot, very hot and humid at times, windy, less windy. What's more difficult? Is it the heat or is it strong winds?
I think strong winds. The heat, you can, stay hydrated, keep yourself in the shade as much as possible. The wind is just there. When you have only 20 seconds for an arrow, you don't have a choice but shoot it.
Ocho, 8. M. Miss.
Just a bit of a wobble as the wind hits her.
10.
But she regained control for a good 9. Will have to be checked, that 9.
Yes.
What a shot from Sanchez.
It's a good recovery after that first arrow.
Yes. 10.
And a great shot from Usquiano as well. 7 or more to hold on to the lead. It's a 10.
7.
So Sanchez still ahead. My maths is slightly askew there. 46, 46. they've got to check one of those arrows, haven't they?
Yes, they have, but I think from where I'm standing, I would say it's a 9.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait for confirmation of that.
Resultado parcial oficial: Esmeralda Sánchez 46 puntos, Alejandra Usquiano 47 puntos. Official results: Esmeralda Sanchez 46 points, Alejandra Usquiano 47 points.
So, Usquiano takes the lead.
I need glasses, apparently.
We're on the 50-meter range here in the compound women's bronze medal match.
9, 9. 10, 10. 8, 8. 8 posible 9, 8 possible 9. Nueve.
So good 9, giving her 72. So 7 points to square the match. And it is 7, so it's all square, 72 points apiece. And it's close, isn't it? Neither of them wants to budge an inch.
It is. You never wish on somebody to miss, but it makes the match more interesting for us.
So yeah, 50-meter range. If you're new to archery, you've never stood on a range, great shot of the arrow there, heading towards the target. It's basically the length of, if you can imagine, 4 big city buses end to end. That's about the distance that they're firing these arrows. And look at the conditions, making it so difficult.
Yeah, that wind is gonna be really annoying for everybody today.
Resultado parcial oficial: Esmeralda Sánchez 72 puntos, Alejandra Usquiano 73 puntos. Official results: Esmeralda Sanchez 72 points, Alejandra Usquiano 73 points.
So Esguerra was marked up then, I think, on that, and is still a point in front.
Nueve, 9.
The earlier smiles and laughs at the effects of the wind
10.
have gone, as both archers are totally focused and concentrated.
You can see her, she's using a different type of release aid, not having a button to send the arrow,
10.
but having to rotate the release aid.
And what difference would that make?
In windy conditions like this, you're a little bit less in control of when the arrow's gonna go.
Well,
with a button you can just press it to shoot it when you feel like you're strong enough.
some incredible
9,
shooting
9.
in this end. 2 9s and a 10. Sanchez very happy with that. 7 will square things,
9.
and she gets a 9, and so that lead is now 2 points, 102 to 100, going into the final end. But given the conditions and how close it is, we could be heading for a shoot-off.
We could be, yeah. Anything is possible with a wind that is so strong.
Resultado oficial, parcial: Esmeralda Sánchez 100 puntos, Alejandra Usquiano 102 puntos. Official results.
And it's on the
Esmeralda Sanchez,
archers
100 points.
and down the
Alejandra
range,
Usquiano,
so
102 points.
it's really difficult to handle for them.
So end number 5, final end. Usquiano of Colombia with a 2-point lead over this woman, Esmeralda Sanchez of Mexico.
9, 9.
Both of them have been shooting so well in these difficult conditions.
8, 8.
Sanchez regains a point, closes the gap. Oh, she looked...
She was short on time as well.
Almost
You
as
could
if
hear the coach.
the coach has got his stopwatch and is counting, and look at that.
5.
I think the wind has suddenly just got up because Sanchez looked really put off, and then Usquiano hit a 5.
8.
So this could be the final arrow. 124, but she needs a 10 to win, and she gets a 9, so it's all
9.
square, and we're heading for a shoot off. Well, we wondered after the first couple of ends whether it was going to go right down to the wire, and it has. And now it's pretty simple. 1 arrow each, the closest to the middle wins.
Yeah, 1 more arrow in those conditions and it will decide who goes home with the bronze.
And that 20-second limit still counts for the shoot-off?
Yes, it does.
So, an element of steely nerves needed, but also a lot of luck.
Yeah, with the wind, you want to hope that you're not getting the gusts, but your opponent is. You know, you just want to pray a little bit harder for it to be just calm when you're shooting.
So the agent's removing the arrows, they're just setting the range up again, making sure everything is perfect. There's a bronze medal at stake here for these two women. The Pan American Championship bronze medal, and Usquiano preparing her 1 arrow. Remember, it's 1 arrow each. The closest to the center wins.
9, 9.
Oh, it goes to Usquiano. A smile from Sanchez, but she'll be very disappointed.
Ganadora de la medalla de bronce, Alejandra Usquiano en el blanco número 2. The winner
She
of
will
the
be
bronze
after
medal
such
is Alejandra
a
Usquiano
tricky match,
from Colombia on
and,
target number 2.
you know, if there was
Cuarto
no
lugar
wind,
para
maybe
Esmeralda
the
Sanchez
result
de
would have been
Mexico.
different.
4th place, Esmeralda Sanchez
And what that
from
means
Mexico.
is that Colombia will get the gold, the silver and the bronze in this competition, because the next match to come is the gold medal match, and that is an all-Colombian affair. But let's watch Usquiano's. Her and Sanchez are led away from the range, and it's celebrations for Usquiano and the Colombian team, who will be very happy indeed with their performances here in Monterrey. And Sanchez, I mean, this was probably one of her biggest matches of her career so far, and she will be, I think, exceptionally happy with how she held her nerve and adapted to the conditions. Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. So before this, she hadn't really been on, you know, big final matches for, you know, important medals. So I think she will be happy with the results, probably disappointed by the conditions not allowing her best shooting.